Welcome, Rich Lerner. Pleased to be joined by Frank Nobilo. Frank, late tea time here this evening. We should have plenty of light to get us through, but tell me what you're going to be watching for today.
Just the round developing, Rich, is the big thing. You know, you've seen how the golf course can play during the course of the day. I don't know, evening light's different too. You know, if we get a good afternoon this afternoon, that flag is just going to stick out. I think it should be tremendous.
So we'll get 9 holes of golf in here as we get started with a par 5 here at hole number 1. Driving it straight, a big part of playing this golf course well, and that's a good start there in the fairway at the first. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
Par 5's normally the easiest holes to birdie. It's a little bit of a waste unless you can come up with something of a genius of a putt.
That's always painful. Just another couple of rolls and it drops. So the short miss, and those are painful. +1 in the early going. Frank, there's so many impressive holes here at Wolf Creek, but the second really stands out.
Yeah, that tee box, is it 9 stories high? It's hard to imagine you can tee up that high, and obviously trying to judge distance is one thing, but also just the visual that you get.
Ooh. Well, lesson there, I think, is if you find the bunker, you're just asking for trouble. Short of the green and a lot of work to do to salvage par.
Oh boy, far from a good shot that.
facing 29 feet. Well, hit the stroke limit on that one. Now on to the third, first of the short holes here at Wolf Creek. Uphill shot, Frank?
Yes, it's going to play a little longer because of that. Then it's 227 yards off the back tee. Hard to imagine you have a par 3 in amongst this desert. And really, that's all it is. Tee and green. There's not much in between. Well protected, as you can see, by those bunkers. And this green a little smaller than what you'd like for a hole that's around that 230-yard mark.
Working back up from below the putting surface, this a second. Oh, that ball releases beautifully, and that is how you do it. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. 383-yard fourth hole. Certainly not long, Frank, but there's plenty of trouble out there.
Yeah, this is very much a positional hole. This is not sort of tee it up with a driver and just rip it down. It's just find the fairway. You're going to have virtually just a short wedge, 9-iron really at the most into this green. And really, this is a good chance for a birdie. So 2 good shots, and you shouldn't be too far away.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
102 to the hole. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green. Sand wedge in the air here, and it's drifting just right.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Safely out of the bunker, but still a little bit of work left. I think you'd like to see that a little closer. Oh, man. Boy, it's been one of those days. You think the golf guys are against you. It's in for double, and it's a 6-over start through just the first 4 holes. How about this hole, Frank? Par 5, 5th.
If you stand on this tee for the first time, you've got virtually no idea where you've got to aim. Do you aim it left of those bunkers? Do you aim it over the sort of the canyon? Really, the answer is how far do you hit it, because that is going to determine the line that you hit it on. Avoid the water, that little stream, but you can always have a drink on the way if you want to, I guess. Second shot plays uphill, but this is a relatively short par 5, so very reachable. But you've got to see, you've got to flight that second shot. You want to make sure that ball's coming in nice and high to this green that's perched up.
Frank, what's it going to take here on this approach at the par 5?
Well, some people might actually try and bounce it in between those two bunkers and run the ball up on the green, but personally, I'd try and actually take a hybrid or something with a little bit more loft and try and fly the ball. Take those two bunkers out of play.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5.
Nobody's really going to be happy after that shot, squandering a really good opportunity of making birdie at this par 5.
Oh boy, way short. Have to hit it from about 8 feet. This golf course has been demanding today, and the scores reflect that. 7 over par. Frank, here at the 6, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee?
Got to be careful here for the longer hitters, Rich. Driver actually might be too much. That stream that we just saw at the par 5 fifth hole, it also comes across here. So something that lands short of that, which is in the vicinity of 280, 290 yards. That's the key. From there, well, you're not going to have too much more in, sort of 140, 150 yards in. It is a dogleg right, but find that fairway there. Second shot play just a fraction uphill. And this green, well, it's got more humps than hollows in it. It's to be expected, though. This course is absolutely crazy.
Well, hit the green, but certainly not close to the hole.
Yeah, probably barely give him a C for that shot.
No, that at least was a good putt that could have very well gone in, but he misses by less than a foot. Now on to the par 4 7th hole. Is this a reachable par 4, Frank?
Distance-wise, you would think so, but the designer has done something to avoid that, and that's put all this water in front of the green. It would take a mammoth tee shot, and that's something like 300 yards through the air if you're going to try and even drive this green. Is the risk worth it? Well, if you're just playing with your friends, maybe it is. Otherwise, you just lay it up just past those those bunkers on the right and the left. Get it down there on the flat. A little pitch you would think is simple, but because of the slope of this fairway, chances are you might not get a flat lie, and that's going to make that second shot that much harder.
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. That one is really long, Frank. He miscalculated there.
Well, there has to be something. I mean, from where he was, it's just an aberration. Seriously, that little green patch down the end there with a flag in it, that's where you're meant to go. Not like sailing over yonder.
Yeah, that one came out hot. Tough to judge sometimes coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. 12 feet still to go. Got it there, but we're not quite on target. Well, it's a double bogey. If he keeps this up, he's going to need another pencil for the back nine. Par 3-8, 248 yards down to the green. One hole.
You put your two hands together, make a little prayer. You might make two, but to make three hit the run to the next tee. This is it's just a gorgeous par three, but it is tough. It is tough as what it is pretty, as a matter of fact.
A tough break there off the rock. Right in the hazard. Okay, so now after the drop and then penalty stroke, this will become his third shot now at the par three. Building. I did not have a great putt there. And so this will be a 5-putt putt here. He's not going to be real happy with that. Can't believe what this go wrong. Wow. I give you that full 10 seconds. But nope. I think that's staying out. What a shame. Well, it's a double bogey. If he keeps this up, he's going to need another pencil back nine. Finishing up this front side, par 4-9, 390 yards. And what are we looking at, Frank?
Well, it looks relatively straightforward. I think it's anything other than that. Decision time, and you lay it up into that wide area of the fairway. If you're a longer hitter, and you are out here to have a little bit of fun, then maybe you want to take the head cover off because you get a little bit of an advantage if you can drive it over that last bunk on that right side. At least take that out of play because you're only going to have a short pitch in here.
They're starting toward the right side.
They've got a fortunate bounce. That'll be just fine.
So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass. Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot. Okay, that's acceptable there. He has a 12-footer here. It's a bit offline, and it'll leave a good 4 feet coming back. All right, only a bogey. That's not normally cause for celebration, but in a round like this, you take what you can get.